Welcome back to the colony, and yeah, we need to set heavier defenses, I guess, because that's gonna be an issue, especially with this area being somehow able to produce infestations, which is not good for us. So that has to be taken care of. But some decoy dummies, so the infestations will go after them instead of the colonists. And maybe a cluster of shooter turrets up here, which are the long-range ones. And Zelani has decided to go off on an ambrosia binge. Alright. And yeah, I think it's high time I started putting hi-fi radios in everybody's room. And also scheduling mandatory recreational time. So this should be you lot's red time. Yeah, everybody gets at least 4 hours to do recreation stuff. At random times, mind you. So they're not all at recreational work, or whatever it is. Right, I think that should do it. And it's Dylan's turn for days. Alright, so that's a increase of carrying capacity by 2.5% permanently. Let's run this one again. Oh boy, a manhunter pack. I think this is a lock everybody inside the walls and pretend the outside world doesn't exist type of issue. Especially since it's hellbores. How many? 22. Alright. And they all choked on the spike trap hallway, so that's good news for us. Oh yeah, there's one left. Just this one. Who's the closest that has a ton of rifles? I guess that's you, Pratt. You get to deal with that one. Alright. Nice and easy. And, yeah. That's how I expected that to go. Yep, Lunrod's back. So Malvina, Nails, and Cindy all have Lunrod now. Ooh, hey, Tartopods, let's see what's inside. Maybe it's gonna be something good. And it's, rodent genomes. Times 46. Ooh, hey, visitors, and it's from the Temp, wherever you say it. Alright, so it looks like we're working on, converting, entity here. Rather warm hunter. Over to our religion. So let's see. So it was effective, so that brought him down to 33% certainty. Alrighty, so that's good. What is not good is the torso session from Runt. And that corpse ended up in the dining hall. Right, so our guest had it. Gave us a score of 100 and a gift. We're in wool head wrap and thick hybrid wool face mask. Alright. Well, that's our long range accuracy factor increased by 2.5% permanently. Run that one again, please. Oh boy, toxic fallout. Do I care? Not really, because, yeah, I got the hydroponics setup. So it's not really that much of an issue this time around. Of course, I should probably still put a roof over the pigs and keep them safe that way. So I'm gonna do that. And make the comms out of granite because I got a lot of that. And hey, I guess you just have a pet muffalo now. Looks like some visitors are nervous about the toxic fallout. You know what? Sure. I think you should be safe in this colony, especially since we got a ton of food. And of course a ton of beer. Now let's see how much that would sell for. Since we have a bulk goods trader. So let's see now. Right, 575 beer is worth apparently 3,511 silver. Alright. We just had an unforgettable harmony advent, and I guess that means the owner wants to join. Bob! And Bob's best stat is mining, still level 11. Welcome aboard, Bob. Alright, we don't do firefighting, so probably a pyromaniac or something. Let's see if that's correct. Nope! Bloodlust asexual. Oh, it's medical assessment that disables it. Oh well. And somebody don't haul those, metanoids in, because I apparently forgot about those two. Whoops. Oh well, but it is what it is. So let's Make sure you did that schedule. What else to do? Oh yeah, set you up for success. And by that I mean, chat you in the Tory and forget about you. Yeah, I think it's high time I, started paving these sidewalks. And oh yeah, Bob, you may add this bedroom. Well, that's a mining speed increase of 2.5% permanently. What do I need to research? You know, I can't really think of anything outside of another endless progress. And oh yeah, I guess the toxic fallout is done. So much for building all those roofs. Yeah, I think the pets didn't see the sky again. Along with all the other animals that are in that pen. Day 311, and we just had a pretty unforgettable Jaws Festival, according to the people who went. Oh boy, a defoliatorship. Well, I think I know how to handle that one. Lock everybody inside behind the walls. Send that bot back to its base station to be repaired. And then just load up the mortars and then open fire. Speaking of which, I need to buy some more reinforced barrels. From none of them can supply it. Right, because it's a slave ship and a bulk goods trader, neither of which carry reinforced barrels, so that's tragic. Oh well. It is what it is, so... All of you report to the mortars. We're just gonna deal with the issue this way. Right, so let's see now. Oh no, those poor traders. Or visitors or whatever. Oh, I think it's, Yeah, I think it's the, Traveler Seat Charity Quest. Yep. 58 beer. You know what, sure. Okay, Bob, let's do that quest, first. And then open fire. Wait, why do we even need the beer? Oh, they lost their home. Okay. Right. So, are they clear? Not yet. But you know what? So we have a gift. And a store of 100 from Heinberg. Well, Baron. 244 silver. And then, we open fire. Yep, they're up. And there goes the ship. Right, so your work is done. And this is just a case of wait for the robots to choke on the spike trap hallway. Or maybe they'll make it through and we have to send in the soldiers to deal with this issue. Please shoot at the dummies, that's literally why I have them. Let's send you out this way. See if that will help, with them targeting the dummies. Okay, why aren't you, targeting those, Metanoids? This is literally your bread and butter. Alright, so I think this is the last of them. Nope, there's one cycle left. And now they're dead. Right, that takes care of that. So I guess it's time to free everybody from the walls again. And yeah, we only had 2 casualties, Runt and Dylan, and well, they're probably gonna be just fine recovering since it's just a bruise and a crush for Runt. And Dylan only took a couple of bruises. Okay. I'm surprisingly alright with that result. And it looks like we're having a collective party to celebrate. So let's hope it's a good one. And it was indeed a pretty entertaining one. And it looks like Cindy's mom wants to join. Alright. Best at social, still level 19. Ultimate Burn, Chaos. Slowpoke to 9 voids. Kind and Tutor decided to win a Darwin Award. Alright, wait, Turt, get out there. And don't rescue Chaos. Or maybe make the Tutor go through the hallway of chest, or not. Right, we're just gonna go after the Tutor and make sure it's not a threat. And this is the part where I realize you don't actually have a main weapon. Right, that fits that. And of course the Tutor wants revenge, even though it started this fight. And now it wants to hunt White Turd. And now it's lunch. And I guess another Tutor wants oh, and that was the other one that initially hunted Chaos. Just take it out, please. Right, that's it, sir, that. Ooh, hey, a combat supplier. Let's go join some reinforced barrels. So who can I pull? Winter. This is your job. So you can spend some of that money that we just made on that beer sale on reinforced barrels. All of them, please. So close it so far, so let's sell some beer, and that did the trick. And, you know, let's clean out some of the junk that we're not going to be using anymore. Or at all. That should do it. And now we are allied to the trade company because of our trading. Alrighty then. And I guess everybody enjoyed that pair of justice, so that's good. Oh yeah, I guess I never did get around to setting up tasks, so tearing, mortaring, and entertaining can all be your domains tasks, so I just have fun with those. You don't do hauling at all. In fact, nobody does hauling. And it looks like sensory Mentonites are heading the colony. White Dirt. Yeah, just White Dirt. I guess that's the Screw You in particular, again for White Dirt. And now it's the animals' turn for a flu. Yep, it's a pig herd. I guess the ER bots are gonna have fun dealing with that mess. Luckily, we brought plenty of them. Ooh, hey, more visitors. Let's see, Lead of Cador. Alright. Alright, so that's another increase to our long-range accuracy factor of 2.5%. Good. Run that one again, please. Alright, so our visitors enjoyed their stay and gave us a score of 100. So, perfect storm, and 189 silver. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess I do know what I need to research, autocannons. Where are you? Well, there's more than one way. Getting the autocannons researched up and running. That's just a search for it. Looks like we brought 2 new lovers, Marjot and JT, so I guess, those two can share room. Now, so let's make them a granite double bed. Because boy do we have a lot of granite now. Especially since I figured out where the granite chunks were vanishing to. And it's this stockpile right here, which is not in range of the stone cutter tables. And bills, which is this big. So yeah. Alright, so that's the auto cannons researched, and that's good. So we've got more options for defenses, and the last few hydroponic bays are going in, so that's good. Ooh, hey, another batch of visitors, and it's time to burn again. So, yeah. Alright, Runt and Inky, what are you fighting about? Oh, Inky's son's plant growing skills. Alright. And now it's Benton and Q. Well, sweet note here. What are you fighting about anyways? Oh, melee skills. Alright. 'Tis the season for social fighting, I see. Well, I guess Malvina is gonna be getting a new spine, because we have a bionic spine now that we can install. So, let's see now, that would be there, and Marjot! And you may have 2 tier 3 medical bots as your backup. Alright, so that's 140% total success rate, so that should be a smashing success. Where is your bed? So I can just tell you to go there. I really need to build a hospital for this stuff. Oh, Dylan, what's the issue? Recreation deprived. I could have sworn I set out 4 hours for you to do that sort of thing. Alright, Runt. Also recreation deprived. Again, I'm pretty sure I have 4 hours laid out for you to do that sort of thing. Marjot. Hold on, how did that surgery go? Oh, I see, it worked. Alright. Winter. Oh boy, mad Dantes. Well, I think the Dantes can just go pound sand outside, since I think that's gonna be the actual strategy that we use. Okay. I see it was one of our visitors, it has to deal with that nonsense. And even if they do get past the door, well, there's gonna be several turrets that'll ruin the Dante's days. But I think it's just about to be this group of people's problem for the Dantes. Right. Run, let's get you fully kitted out. With the ULM rifles. Yeah, I've just been mass producing ULM rifles, and nothing but ULM rifles. And now I've got enough to outfit just about the entire colony. With a full complement. Alright, Grunt. Time to provide escort duty. And see if we can rescue a poor guest. Because those donkeys should not be difficult for you at all. Right, rescue that poor person, be it. Right, I still need to put in medical beds for the hospital. So let's just do that. Not wood. Granite. No way, it was just a bunch of cracks and bruises from the Dantes for Viet. Oh, Winter. You goof. Nails. And Benton. That's gonna be on you to deal with. Go bonk him over the head. And make sure Winter doesn't succeed in killing a single one. Alright, that takes care of that issue. And, whoever it is the closest one, go rescue Winter. That's you, NT. Alright, let's see how effective this conversion ritual is gonna be on, NT. Currently at 61%. Certainty and creed of divinity, which is not our religion. And will it be successful? Dropped from 61 down to 31%, so it was effective. Winter goes off on a daze. Reason? Insulted. Well, that's an increase to our accuracy factor, when in long range by 2.5% permanently. Let's research hospital beds now, since I think I need those. Right now, vital monitors as well, so where's the hospital beds? Oh. Right before the vital monitors, funnily enough, so I guess they're being also researched. Along with the uranium slug turret. And of course the fire foam. Then endless progress. If you're wondering how much 445 beer is, it's 2,948 silver. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, so that's the hospital beds completed, which is kind of funny since I just finished up building the beds for the hospital. Oh well. I don't think the robots will mind doing that all again. 120 steel, 5 components. I think I'm gonna be waiting for a while to rebuild the steel supply. And you know what? I think it's high time to clean out the rest of the ancient danger. And Viet is now addressed. And now we have another batch of visitors, and his trade company paying us a visit, so that's nice. And that's Vitals Monitor research completed, so that's good. Right, so I think this room is just gonna be for fermenting barrels, and only fermenting barrels. Yeah, I think I'm to the point where I need to start considering just mass producing beer. At industrial quantities. Well, that's the uranium slug turret research completed. A runt and, entity. What are you fighting about this time? Oh, runt's open-mindedness. Oh well, on the bright side, at least I'll be gaining melee experience, so that's good for the colony at the end of the day. And hey, that's Firefight research completed, so let's see about selling off some stuff so I can make some silver. And conveniently, there's a hoarder trader in orbit right now. So let's off the beer. And hopefully that should raise enough funds for some more robotic components. And yeah, now I have 56 fermenting barrels that are full of ore. So that's nice. Well, I guess we just have a pet bison now. Into the pen it goes. Right, so we got a store of 100 from our guest, and a gift. Not horn. 44 to be exact. Well, Cindy's been successfully converted to, well, our religion, I think. Yep. Right, so I guess it's just an entity. It needs converting, so to converting entity. That would be our first terrible harmony advent in a while. Well, that's an increase to our accuracy factor of long range by 2.5% permanently. Looks like we're dealing with the Lakefall Sea Union. Yeah. They're probably gonna avoid the traps. So let's make sure they regret it. Winter. Go fetch a ULM rifle, please. Since everybody is just about armed. Except for you. So yeah, that's how we're gonna be handling this. Alright, where are you headed? Well, some of them aren't bright enough to go, avoid the traps. And there's some Timberwolf revenge going on. Okay. Right, so we need to show up just in time. And recall the bots. Alright, Pete Cleaner bot, tier 1. And it looks like some of them are fleeing, so that's good. And the rest are fleeing. And we lost nobody. Sharp bow. Great bow. Stab, return bow. And yeah, those are the only casualties that I have. Right, so let's see, who's worth picking up? And if I can actually rescue them, he'd be a good fighter at the very least. And the melee plus a farmer. Let's see now. What should I be as a doctor again? Oh yeah, Marjot. Go rescue. Not crab. Boss. So Marjot. Go tend to boss first. And then capture. Everybody else may go home. And that's if we can actually rescue boss. Cause yeah, left arm shot off, right handed finger shot off, right eye shot out. Yeah, they're not having a very good time, are they? And we might actually be able to yoink this person from their old tribe. And as a barn jubilee of family. And we just had. And Malvina decides to go off on an alcohol binge. Alright. Recruit. Now let's see about those limbs of yours. How many do I need to replace? Right, at least the eye and the left arm are the important ones. So, bionic eye, bionic arm, order up. Not this one, no. It's, this one. It takes care of the stuff that isn't components. Right, so that takes care of that. Oh boy, infection. Who is it? Boss. Alright. I think, he should be fine, though. assuming the ER bots get to him in time. Right, so that's 123% 10 quality. So that's what I like to see. In keys off on a days, along with pollen, cube here. Looks like we have some more visitors, and it's, Heinzbraun. And, Boss is back on his feet again, so that's great. And we just had a unforgettable Just Festival to celebrate that fact. Well, the trade company gave us a store of 46, and a gift. Non-horn blast shield, good quality. Okay, well, looks like we got a store of 66 from our guest, and a gift. One of Gideon has normal quality, and Cindy has gone off on a food binge because of the high-sided drone. I literally cannot help you there, Cindy. And if you ever wanted to know what 1,240 beer would sell for in rimworld, the answer is apparently 7,357 silver. I'll take it, along with a shuttle engine. Day 233. I hope everybody has a good time at the collective party. Well, Nails decided to go ahead and ruin that one. Leave. Go beat the stuffing out of Nails so we can save boss. Right, so that takes care of you. Rest your Nails. And somebody yoinked the gun from the prisoner, and we still had a great time at the collective party. In fact, it was beautiful. According to the people who actually were able to show up. Right, so we might have a bionic eye and a bionic arm for boss here. So let's see, bionic right eye. Marjot, and a couple of tier 3 emergency bots for that one. And it's the same thing for the left arm. So Marjot and the 2 medical bots. Yeah, I said 2. Alright, let's hope Boss's recovery goes well. And let's see if it's effective. Survey says yes on the bionic eye. Now it's on to the bionic arm. And Marjot decides to go off on a corpse session. Well, that's one of the decisions of all time. Alright, where are you taking the corpse? Oh, outside. I see. Right outside the walls. Go figure. Well, let's hope Nails can actually attend this festival properly. And I think the survey says yes on that one. And it was indeed a good one. Looks like the visitors are leaving, and they were from the Illuminati. And we have a gift. EMP grenades rain hammer. Yep. Rain hammer. And hey, Marjot's back from her little mental breakdown. How are you doing? Oh, I think you might need to sleep before you work on boss. Well, I've been looking all over the place for a cataphract armor tat print, so yoink! Right, Malvina. Go apply that tat print, please. And tat print is successfully applied. How many do we need for that one? 2, I see. Right after you go eat that, meal, go tend to boss. And let's hope this is a good operation. It should be, since there's a 140% bonus to success thanks to 2 emergency bots. But this is a knock on wood moment. And let's see now. It was successful. Alrighty then. Well, we increased our construction speed by 2.5% permanently. Do that one again, please. Looks like we have a store of 100 from the lead, and a gift. 1 senior advanced opponent. Alright, well that's another 2.5% increase our eating speed permanently. Yep, run that one again, please. Please welcome, boss to the colony. You may have this bedroom, boss. And it's get you set up for success in the colony, and by that I mean, touch inventory and forget about it. As, well, cold as that sounds. And of course you don't do hauling, because nobody does that. We brought robots for that. And I think that's just about it. And hey, looks like one of the visitors has a relationship with the one that taught us, and it's Dylan's lover. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna be doing the boss and ship quest. There's a persona tour involved. Hippity hoppity, yoink! And I think I didn't deal with the Neanderthals. And I think this is gonna be a... Hope the Neanderthals choked on the hallway of traps. Alright, time to lock everybody in the base. And by that I mean behind the walls. Along with the robots. They can also be locked behind the walls. And just let the fire burn. I don't really care. And destroy this one. Alright, so I guess we did a free shuttle engine, so that's another way of getting the shuttle engine. You can just get it for free from those quests. And here comes the Neanderthals. And I just have to defend them for 4 hours, so that's pretty simple to do. Especially when the Neanderthals just want to choke on the spike hallway the hallway of traps. That's what I mean. And now they're fleeing, without me ever having to let the finger. Which is just lovely for me. Somebody go repair that door before I forget. And then restart the robots, deactivate those two so they can be repaired. Repair you, and the other one. And oh hey, that's an immunity gain speed increase of 2.5% permanently. Hot dog. And here comes the Mercy Rain to put out the fires. For me. Well, that's the rescue shuttle, and got worms as a present for White Dirt. Right, so we have a gift, a sealskin kid shirt, and seal blessed shield. And we got a storm 99. Oh hey, there's a persona tour from the quest. So send somebody out there to go yoink it. Well, here's a second cataphract armor tat print, so... yoink! Alright, go ahead and apply it, Paul. And that takes care of that, so I can now research the cataphract armor. And then endless progress, again! Well, let's hope this conversion ritual is effective on Amboss. Currently, 95%. So let's see where he ends up. 100% on that religion, so it was less than more useless. Well, worse than useless. Amboss, where are ya? Right there. You know what? I think it's high time that prairie dog we have as a pet has a proper bed. I guess they can sleep in the dining hall. Right, so let's set your owner as the prairie dog. Well, looks like there's a mad buffalo around. I think there's an obvious cue for that. Tell everybody to stay behind the walls. That's a cue. And just don't go out until the buffalo are, well, deceased. Well, looks like the madness for the buffaloes have passed, so I can just let them out of the walls now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And of course some sheep have joined. Unfortunately, I can only really handle one exponential herd, not two. So I'm sorry, sheep. You are lunch. I bet you made some very nice heroes, though. And if you ever wondered what 1631 beer would sell for, it is 9,958 silver. Alright, I'll take it. And that's cataphract armor completed. Maybe I should start making cataphract armor instead of marine armor. 150 plasteel, 50 uranium, 6 advanced opponents. Do I have another uranium stockpile? Yeah, I've got plenty of uranium. How about the plasteel? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be switching over to cataphract armor now. And not marine. So, with that in mind, cataphract armor, cataphract helmet. Don't until you have, I want to say, 2. At all times, of at least 70% hit point quality for both of them. And I think with the completion of the counterpart armor research, well, that's how I'm gonna leave off the video for now. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlists all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There's also the general Amazon affiliate route if you don't want a monthly credit card charge on your bank account for whatever reason. There's also that route, but only if you need anything off of Amazon. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!